The pandemic era pause on student loan repayments, that's coming to an end on May 1st, and that means hundreds of thousands of Americans will once again be on the hook for those monthly bills. So joining us live this morning with tips on ways you can prepare for this looming deadline is David Hall, President and CEO of Hall Financial. Good morning, David. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Great to be here.
So this May 1st deadline, it's going to affect a lot of people. There's anxiety about that May 1st date as it approaches. So what are some things that people can start doing now to get themselves on track to repay those loan payments once again?
Yeah, there's a couple things. I think that the first thing is starting to plan and understanding that this is coming. I think that's really important. Anytime we get out of a habitual pattern of making certain payments, getting back into it can be difficult. So you really want to think that through. You know, there's nearly $2 trillion of student loan debt in America, and it's millions and millions of folks that, in fact, our last numbers are over 40 million have student loan debt. So, you know, I think it's a really important thing to plan. I think that the good news for a lot of folks, if they are homeowners, is that there's never been a better time with the rise in equity to potentially consolidate that if it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for everybody, but that's one way to look at it. But really getting ahead of it and starting to think this through, because there have been 5 extensions on this. And at this point, it looks like there's not going to be another extension. So it's going to be a very real thing.
And we're going to talk about home refinancing as an option in just a moment. But before that, if people are waking up and seeing this and they know already that they're worried about being able to make those repayments, are there options for them now? Should they reach out and let their financial advisor know that? I mean, what can they do if they already know that's going to be a problem for them?
Yeah, I would say 2 things really important. Number one, like we said, is planning. And to your point, reaching out to the financial advisor, discussing that with them. For folks that don't, I think it's just knowing that this May 1st deadline is coming. You know, we're all procrastinators to some degree. And so just knowing that we're 60, 90 days out of what is going to be a real payment situation, I think that looking into what your options are, because it's not going to be extended. So you're either going to be making those payments again, or you've got to consolidate that debt somehow, depending on what your interest rate is on the student loan and everything else. That's something that I would be looking into now, which is, you know, sort of the greater point is, what are the terms of your student loan debt? Do they work for you? Are they favorable? And make sure that you're in a really good position with that. Low interest debt, obviously a lot better than high interest debt, and you've got to evaluate that.
And you talked about home refinancing. So for folks who are homeowners, can that come into play here? And if so, how? Have they missed their chance to refinance?
Well, the answer is no. Certainly, there are more cash out refinances right now than any other type of loan. So as we've seen over the last couple of years, homeowners have made over 15% annually on their appreciation, which is historic. So over the last 2 years, somebody who bought a home for $200,000, now it's worth upwards of $260,000, maybe more. They can utilize that home equity. And there's really 3 big things that are going on. One is high interest credit card debt. The other is home renovations. And the third is student loan debts are being paid off ahead of what is going to be the forgiveness moratorium. So you want to look at your entire picture and make sure that it makes sense for you in terms of what rate are you at right now on your student loan debt? What would it be looking like on your mortgage? Is your mortgage tax deductible? A lot of times it is. So there's a lot to be considered, but certainly it's an option.
A lot of helpful advice as people navigate that May 1st deadline. David Hall, President and CEO of Hall Financial. Thanks as always for joining us this morning.
Great to be with you. Happy Saturday.
You as well.